Good morning, one and all. How are we all doing? How you doing, Mel?
I'm good.
Very
Excited
good.
about this show.
Just a little bit excited. We're all excited about this one. Thank you for joining us today. It is Friday. It's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
We're all
Like
thrilled in
that.
romance here today at Highlight Crafts.
That's not what you were saying before.
No, it wasn't. Absolutely, it wasn't. Thank you for joining us. We've got a cracking show lined up for you today, starting off the day with a 2-hour special, which was a very quick change in our schedule. So expect to see this show for 2 hours. Sit back, relax. You've got plenty of demonstrations and lots of information to share with you because, of course, this here today we have a delve into the archives from Cutting Craftorium, an exceptional offer and a crazy, crazy deal. And Mel's got loads to share with you in terms of what this will benefit you for tomorrow as well, which is amazing. But before we go into everything, I just want to, of course, introduce the team. We've got the lovely Katie on cameras. Good morning, Katie.
It's a wave, Katie.
Oh, not, still a
It
bit
does work.
early.
No,
We
we all
like the
do that.
backward wave.
It's a thing, Katie. You've got to join in with the thing.
It's the thing.
You can't avoid the thing.
The lovely Sam is producing and directing the wings, and then I believe as well, of course, we will have Debbie on comments. So please give a big shout out and a hello to everyone in the team. Keep us company, keep it interactive, and of course, get any of your questions in throughout the show. Before we do go into all of the details, though, of what we've got for you today, I'm going to just quickly share with you how to shop. Of course, you'll see us streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, and of course the Highlight Crafts website. In all three of those destinations, you can shop with us live just by entering the shop codes into the comments of the live stream. So, for example, shop bundle is the first one we're going to go to today. Type that simply into the comments and it will enter it into your basket. Of course, if you're shopping on Facebook or Instagram, you'll receive a direct message when you do so. When the show has then finished, go over to those messages and click on the link that you have received. It'll take you straight to the Highlight Crafts website where you can check out your baskets. Now, of course, if you're joining us on the website and you're shopping, simply to check out, go straight to the basket icon in the top right-hand corner of your screen, and then it'll take you to your basket area. You'll see all of your items totted up in there. And then, of course, you can check out. And, of course, upon checkout, make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. It does then include lots of added benefits and discounts as well for you to take advantage on, such as free postage. But today, we've got a lot of downloads going on, so postage might not even be a thing for you, which is brilliant.
I know. And you can be crafting
brilliant.
it this afternoon.
Exactly. You can craft quite literally at the same time. So throughout the day, you could be sending your projects in. We had that the other day. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
We are also on YouTube, so you can sit back and watch us on the big screen whilst, of course, you're shopping on your PC or your tablet and any other devices, of course, on those other platforms. So with that all being said and done, we have for you today, and I've never seen any of this,
No,
so
this
I'm
was
super
way,
excited.
way back when.
It is amazing, and you've got tons of content inside here. The savings are ridiculous that we can do for you here. But this here is Shop Bundle. It's just £49.99. The full price of this download actually is £79.96. So already you've got an incredible saving on there as well of just under £30. But here for you today.
Coming back.
Oh, Mel's on. Oh, there we go. She's back. And so this is a crazy deal. Now, we've got 4 collections inside here.
We do, yes.
You can get them individually, but getting the bundle is by far the best deal.
Well, they're individually, they're £17.99.
Yeah.
If you buy them as a bundle, they work out at £12.50 each, which is crazy value for money. So we're bringing you tea and cakes, sunshine days, spring, and Just Be Mine. And you're getting over 30 projects on each one. So let me show you what you're getting on tea and cakes, first of all. I'll give you that, David.
Okay, thank you.
Look at that. So you're getting all of those projects.
Oh my goodness, there's tons.
They're all scalable. Isn't that fabulous?
Oh, so there's cards in here, there's 3-dimensionals, there's giftables, there's home decor, there's pieces display in and around your home.
I have that
Okay.
in my kitchen.
Really? Oh, it's fabulous. I love how quintessentially British and tea room-esque a lot of these are.
Yeah,
They're
but we don't
fabulous.
finish there because you're getting that lot too.
On the same download?
On the same one.
Oh my
Okay,
word,
so
look
all
at
of
that.
this is on tea and cakes. Now then, the projects are fabulous. Each one of these could be a card front.
Yeah.
So you'll see on some of them, they've taken the elements that are on one of those little box frames and made it into a card, which is fabulous.
Definitely.
So this one, for example, is just a little bit like that one there.
Oh, yeah,
so
I can see.
You can mix and match with all of these, which is just super. You've got cupcake boxes on, you've got a lovely hanger for your kitchen, you've got wonky teapots.
Oh,
Which
they're
cups, which
cute.
I think will be really cool, especially if you did those in Alice papers.
Definitely.
Wouldn't that be fabulous?
Little tea party.
And the reason that we've got a 2-hour show is because our lovely Sarah from Funky Fossil isn't very well. She's got a poorly tummy, so she can't come in today. So you've got us for 2 hours, and then we'll decide what we're doing with the other hours later on.
Yeah.
But we wish you all well, Sarah.
Yeah,
Get
sending
well
you love.
soon, please, because we'll miss you today, as will our lovely family at home.
Absolutely.
So that one is your tea and cakes. Now, also on that USB, you're going to get 200 backing papers. Now, 200. Now,
Wow.
I've just printed off a few of them. How lovely are these? I know I'm going to make a flower with that later on if I get the
I need
chance.
that on rice paper.
Aren't these lovely? Look how fabulous these are. You've got really delicate florals, perfect for your teacups. You've got your teacups and your teapots with the little roses. You've got something in just blue, which I think is stunning. So maybe your kitchen's that colour. You've got something quite retro that reminds me of a 1970s wallpaper we
It
used to have in
reminds
the
me
kitchen.
of an Ola Keeley print, that one. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
it does, absolutely. So you're getting all of these. Well, this is just a few of them. Like I said, you're getting 200. That is beautiful.
Oh,
I
like the
love
colour.
that. That one, I remember using that for one of the 3D projects with grey board. You've got really delicate florals in here. And then you've also got cutting files for the roses. Now, what Amy did was put a black line all the way around it so the scanner could all see it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, because where it goes really pale there, it wouldn't be able to see the difference from the white background to the white on that rose. So she did those for you. But then you also get your recipe cards because there's a recipe box in there.
Oh my goodness.
So you're getting your recipe cards. Each one has a different topper, which coordinates with one of the free 200 papers that you're getting with it. All of this will be in your download, by the way, as well. So you're getting all of these with different headers on, which is lovely. But then, and I love this,
You actually get recipes?
we get recipes.
Stop it.
You get recipes for a sandwich bread. Right?
Wow, I did not know you got those in there as well.
You get ginger cake.
Ginger cake. Oh, so
Right.
you can make these and then add your own.
Absolutely. So I have a notebook at home with all my mum's recipe books still on the
Yeah.
side, bless her, because I still keep them out. And my grandma's recipes are written inside it. So I'm going to transfer them onto here. I'm going to use her writing. I'm going to put it in and make it safe. But you've got Victoria sponge in there as well. So you've got 4 different recipes and your 200 backing papers and all that lot.
Oh my goodness, look inside here. Again, we just showed you on that board. You've got all of those projects. This here for you is Shop Bundle, and this is the first download within all of that. Again, you get all of the instructions, the dimensions, everything, of course, to build up and use what you're actually getting within this download. Visual representation as well, of course, as the text instructions to help you on your way. Look at all of that inside there. It really does help you. And then you can see just in one of those downloads, one folder, how much you're getting. It quite literally covers Mel.
It does, literally.
Okay, now that's not all you're getting inside there.
No, oh no, that's just the first one.
That's the first one. We've only showed you the first one. That's all you've seen so far.
So your second one is Sunshine Days. So let me
Okay.
just, if you,
Yeah,
you,
sure.
you
Do you
do
want
the
to have a
flicky
look
bit.
at it?
I just
Okay.
want the
All right,
this,
okay.
the index.
There we go. I'll do the
Right,
flicky
so
bit.
on here you're going to get a 3D Punch and Judy that you're going to make with grey board.
Stop it.
Go on, turn the page.
Oh my goodness.
There you are.
I want to make, my nephews will love this. That's
It was about this
incredible.
big. It was proper big.
Do you know what? One thing I
loved
always used to make
making
as a
that.
kid was puppet shows. I used to love it, and when all the family used to come around on a Sunday for tea, I'd be like, "Look, I'm going to put a new puppet show
Look, you got the
together."
crocodile, Mr. Punch, policeman. Aren't they fabulous?
I'm doing this. I'm absolutely doing this.
So you've got Punch and Judy, you've got a picnic basket, you've got a seaside mobile, you've got a fruit bowl. Who doesn't need that? Imagine
my
that on your
gosh.
garden
That's
in the
really
summer.
clever.
Isn't that
The
cool?
basket as well.
I know. Hot air balloon. Now,
Ooh.
this was one of my favourite projects that we ever did. Look at that. How lovely is that?
That's lovely. That
Isn't
reminds
that
me about the
fabulous?
honeycomb baubles as well. You could use that as a big tree decoration.
Isn't that great?
That's really
It's
detailed.
really pretty. And thank you to Lou for that one. You've done a cracking job on that, love. You've got Steve the Flamingo.
Stop
You're
it.
going to want that in your house, aren't you? Like,
I
can
need
imagine
that in my
that's
house.
Steve the Flamingo.
I need that right now.
Right?
Can you make me one, please?
No, make your own. I haven't got time to make anybody anything. Then you meet Pele the parrot.
Wow.
Aren't these really cool?
These are fabulous,
Aren't
Mel.
they?
Why have I never seen these?
Because you weren't with us when we did these wall rosettes.
Right.
And you can make them really big.
Yeah.
You've got cocktail glasses on there.
Brilliant.
You've got Beach Life, which is like a box frame, but it's layers, like a tunnel
Yes.
frame, if you like, which is
Okay.
cool. You've got the signpost to the party.
If you're having any party, then you can stylise that to
Right,
anything,
or
can't
a
you?
wedding.
Yeah, definitely.
Gumball gift box.
Wow.
I know, right?
I think this is my favourite one ever.
Tiki lamps. So you've got your tiki lamps. You've got your lei. You've got your photo booth props. Look at these.
They are
You
brilliant.
and your friends.
The
Can you
pineapple
imagine
glasses,
that? Right?
needs to happen. I love that.
Then you've got your, where am I? Cupcake markers.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
You've got your cocktail markers. You've got your cocktail umbrellas. So
Wow.
look, you can make your little
my
umbrellas.
goodness, the
I know,
little
right?
ones.
Leaf decoration. So you've got all of these different things then, and then you've got these fabulous 3D frames in there as well. Seaside card, party invites, cocktail cards. Look at that.
That's brilliant. They
Imagine
are
that's
cool.
a party invite,
I
and
really
you get
like
an
that.
alphabet.
Do you? Oh my
Right there.
goodness.
Do you?
Do you? I'm still focused on the cocktails.
David's like moving his way around. He's like,
literally
that's going in the
shimmying.
tree, that's going on the table, that's going in the
Honestly.
lounge. Isn't that
Do you
fabulous?
know what I found really, really, well, the thing that stood out to me the most and most prominent about this download so far is the fact that I can see myself crafting with each and every element of it.
Absolutely.
And it's fresh. It's something that most definitely, in a lot of cases, you won't have seen before. Of course, I've not seen this before. And, of course, at this price, which makes
Absolutely.
a whole difference. I mean, that one you can get individually. It's Shop Sun for $17.99.
Why would you?
But you're going to get this, and two that you've still not seen for just £49.99, which
Right.
is bonkers.
So,
Okay.
well, you also get all the written instructions as
Yeah.
well. So we don't just leave you to put it together by yourself. So pictures and words,
Everything,
which
all
is
the
always good.
education.
Right,
Wow.
next one is spring. We need a proper spring at the moment, don't
really
we?
do.
We really need to get now into those sunny days. So this is spring. I'm going to grab this again.
Okay.
So the first one is a
Oh.
bird table. How
Wow.
beautiful is that?
That's so
stunning,
imagine these
isn't
are
it?
centerpieces at weddings.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Then you get a beehive gift box.
Look at that.
I know. You get the bench swing, and you will put your style onto this, so you'll make these your own. You've got your birdhouse gift box, which is super cute.
Yeah.
You've got your bunny gift box. You've got, so when it says gift boxes, you've got quite a few in. You've got a chicken treat bag. You've got the conservatory.
That conservatory is
You've
brilliant.
got the rambling rose.
Wow, that is pretty.
Lovely. You've got the tea rose. Mm-hmm. You've then got the round flower vase.
Look at these elements. That's a bit tattered lacy.
Isn't that
as
lovely?
well.
Right.
Gorgeous.
You've got your wheelbarrow. You've got your flower pot box, which is that one.
Look at this.
And your lamb treat box. How lovely is that for Easter? You've got your oak leaf vase. You've got a watering can box.
That's wonderful for gifts as well. Easter
Yep.
eggs inside there.
You've got a decorative plant pot. You've got a
Wonderful.
simple plant pot. You've got the shed.
Oh, I need to make that my granddad.
Yeah, you do.
That's
Isn't that
amazing.
fabulous? You've got a watering can, and you've got so many different ones in here. So on top of that, you've got watering can, you've got butterfly box, wreath box, flower shapes, bunting, cupcake toppers, cupcake wraps, butterflies, seed envelopes, plant tags, leaf shapes, cards and wreaths.
These are so pretty
Right?
now. I
Look at those
absolutely love
butterflies.
this. I mean, the seed envelopes as well.
I
That is
know.
really cute.
They're cute, fabulous, aren't
Look
they?
at these little plant sticks. Oh my
And
goodness.
all of that lot, you're getting
Well,
in there.
It's in that download. That's your third collection. Okay, we've still got another one to go yet. That there you can get individually on its own by typing Shop Spring into the comments. Just £17.99 for that one individually. But of course, you can already see the true value for money, because if you do go for the bundle, it will only work out as £12.50, which is cracking value.
It's
for money.
fabulous, isn't it? And this is when you stock up. When we bring you archives like this, so these were some of the first ones that we ever did in Cutting Craftorium, and then it developed as it went through the years. But I love going back to these because it's just fun.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just want to make stuff just for the sake of making. You don't need to have a purpose for it.
No.
You can just sit and go, do you know what? I want to make Steve the Flamingo
Well, that's
today.
where craft comes from, isn't it? It's just your true hobby. It's how it comes out of you, and it's what you
Absolutely.
express. And I think sometimes it's nice just to craft for the sake of craft.
Absolutely that. Right, so we've got Valentine collage on here.
Ooh, lovely.
Isn't that fantastic? So all of these individual pieces can then become card blanks. You've got your roses in there, so you make your roses.
Wow.
All these little pieces in here, your key and your lock, your little lovebirds with the heart, the fancy decorative heart. You've got your little photo frames in there. You've got love, always and forever. Little boxes that you can make. It's so, so, so cute. But each of those individual elements can be used outside of those projects.
Of course.
Then you've got your love.
Oh, this could be just on a mantelpiece,
It could,
windowsill.
absolutely. You could even add on like a rectangle and make it into a book, like a flip book.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yep. Then you've got your split heart box, so this opens up from the middle.
That's pretty.
Right.
That's really nice.
You've got your unicorn. as Alice would call it.
Oh my word.
Got an unicorn,
This
Nana.
is so cool.
Isn't it fabulous? And you get all the flowers that are inside it and all the foliage.
Really?
And the eyelashes, like Lou's eyelashes.
Hey Lou, they're here, look.
Look,
Caterpillars are out.
caterpillars are out. Then we've got your heart shelf. Oh, Lou's just been stuck on cameras for the first time and she's dying to laugh and she can't because she knows that the camera will start rocking. My nose is running.
There you go,
No,
Lou, just
she's
in
got a
case you
runny
need
nose.
it.
Well, there you go. That's hilarious. Then you've got your heart shelf,
Oh, that's nice.
isn't
This
it?
is really
now,
cute.
this
just
was
some
made out of grey
trinkets.
board.
Right, okay.
So I know over the years you bought tons and tons of grey board. We are trying to source you some new stuff at the moment. Then you've got linking hearts. That would just be nice across a table or a dresser, wouldn't it? Just
Absolutely.
on Valentine's Day. You've got your folksy heart.
That's cute. Really nice.
Lovely.
Look at all that foliage on there as
They're
well.
brilliant, aren't they?
There's so much storage in these
I
as
know.
well.
You've got your hexagon box,
Wonderful.
right?
So detailed.
You've got your exploding box.
I love these. I've not made one of
Have
these
you
before.
not?
No.
Oh, David,
I've
they're
seen
super
loads
easy.
of them, and I think they're the most staggering, and we've got such a strong impact when
Yeah,
you
they do.
open them. They're
Absolutely.
fabulous.
Then you've got your big heart frame. So you've got all your different hearts with your different textures cut out of them and different detail.
Nice.
Then you've got your heart mobile.
Oh, that would be
Well,
lovely
that'd be
in the
lovely in
garden.
the nursery.
Oh, it would, yeah.
Lauren's little girl. Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
Then you've got a lace keepsake box. Now, our Lou's done a
Ooh.
fabulous job with this. Look how beautiful these are. Look how lovely she's made this. Isn't
That
that
is really
just
pretty.
gorgeous? I mean, very nice with an engagement ring in, I'm not going to
It
lie.
would, wouldn't it?
But
Valentine's
even
Day.
chocolates.
Yeah, just
things like
chocolates.
that.
It would be
Lovely,
nice,
isn't
even
it?
with, like on a dressing table with cotton wool pads in, that
Yep,
sort of thing.
Absolutely. So you've then got your pop-up box.
That's
So you've got all your
nice.
mechanisms and everything for your pop-up box.
Yeah.
You've got your shadow box.
my
You've got your
gosh.
jigsaw frame. So you've got a jigsaw.
That's cool.
Now, you can scan in a photograph
Yeah.
on your scan and cut. So scan it in on your mat,
Mm.
position the jigsaw over the top and cut the jigsaw out.
What? Oh, okay, I need to do that. I absolutely need to do that.
You've got your ribbon in
Okay.
here. You've got your heart desk storage. That is stunningly beautiful.
That's amazing.
Stunningly beautiful. Isn't it?
That's-
Lovely.
The layers in that.
I love that. It
The
reminds me of
design.
real Victoriana. It's
Yeah, it
lovely.
does. It's incredible.
You've then got your rolled hearts. So all of these are rolled flowers,
Wow.
spiral flowers, inside a heart.
That's incredible.
I know.
That's honestly
They're
amazing.
great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Dimensional hearts.
This
How
just
cool
keeps
are
on
they?
going.
I know, right? Butterflies. So you get all your
Wow.
different butterflies. Your milk carton. Remember, all these
They're
are scalable
brilliant.
as well. You've got your shaker card.
Cute.
How lovely is that? With the
Good
drawing
job.
files, so you can draw it with your scan and cut. I know, it's
gosh.
fabulous, isn't it? You've got your heart cards.
Wreath.
Yep. All your rolled flowers. All of these different ones. Isn't that just fabulous?
Oh my.
They're amazing,
It
aren't
keeps
they?
on going. Look at all of this that you've got in here. And again, this was working out at just £12 and 50 pence for you today when you do go for that bundle. Look at that.
I know, it's magic, isn't
These
it?
are like sentimental items that you keep forever.
Absolutely.
These
And
are
look at this
precious
yin and yang
projects.
card.
I like that. How
Isn't
it
that
locks in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's different.
So you could take that card shape, take it into canvas, take the hearts out and
Yeah.
use it completely differently. That's the whole thing. We give you the files where you take them. These are vinyl. Now, if you've been buying your vinyl recently, look how stunning these would look. That
calm.
big on
Yeah.
a wall
Yeah.
would look absolutely phenomenal. So you've got so many different options within those 4 collections from the Cutting Craftorium archive. What have I got here? I've picked you up at once. From the Cutting Craftorium archive, which is brilliant. So maybe you didn't have a scan and cut back then, because the SDX didn't exist then.
Well, no, exactly. This is it.
It was all tested, and every single file is tested. All right, so
journey
they've
just
all been
evolves.
tested to make sure that they work. Right, you've also got extra ones with different pattern papers on as well, and you get some extra bonuses in the others. Now then,
You've got something to share with us.
I have got something to share with you. So I've done a thing.
Just doing a thing.
When I do
very
a thing,
special
it's either
thing.
really good or really bad.
This
this
one's good.
It's really good. So I'm very aware that we are bringing you a lot of downloads, and I'm very aware that tomorrow morning we are launching our first ever Tattered Lace SVG archive show. You've got me and Stephanie for 2 hours, 8 and 9 tomorrow morning. So if you buy this product today at $49.99, when you place your order and you've checked out, and check out, just because it's sat in your basket doesn't mean you're going to get this.
Absolutely.
So once you've checked out, and remember there's no postage and it's instant. So you can be making these this afternoon, which is super fun, and no postage. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
If you buy this today, on your order confirmation, there will be a code. And that code will relate to the first ever Tattered Lace SVG archive download that we have for you tomorrow morning. And instead of this being £100, we've knocked it down already with half the price to $49.99. However, if you've bought this with that code, you can get this in the morning for £20.
Wait, so if I buy this bundle today, shop bundle, I'm going to receive a code in my order that makes this £20 tomorrow?
Absolutely.
What?
Now, you can buy this independently tomorrow at $49.99, but I wanted to do you a deal on both. So you can get all of that lot, and then all of this, and I'm going to whiz through this because this is for tomorrow morning. You can't get this yet. It's not loaded on the system yet, but tomorrow morning, 8 till 9, you will. I'm
excited to see it.
So you get all of these, and these are some of the original Tattered Lace files that we brought you. You're getting all of these.
Oh my word, there's loads.
You're getting all of these sentiments. Think about your vinyl with these on the front of a box frame with decorative paper behind. Things that cut into your cards. Sentiments. Baby blocks.
That one.
You've got alphabets. You've got days of the week and months of the year. It's brilliant. Look at all this lot with your tags. All these decorative elements that you're getting in here. All cuttable on your scan and cut. You've then got all your different nesting shapes in here.
Wow.
Which is remarkable.
This is mahoosive.
So you get all of those. You get all of these as your mats and layers. So these would have been your fancy edge dies. Now, you don't just have them in those sizes. You have them in
every size.
Way over 100 different sizes. You've got all your scribbles in here, which are absolutely fabulous. Aren't they lovely?
I like that as a drawing file.
Right. Well, you can draw it, you can foil it, you can emboss it, can't you?
There we go.
Then you've got your fonts in here as well. And you've got things like Dad, Congrats, Brother, Best Wishes, Happy Birthday, Mum, lots and lots of different fonts,
are lovely. I like
aren't they?
I like those.
You've got flourishes in there, and then you've also got things like this, so more fonts. We're always after more fonts. This is giving you that. So all that lot, if you buy this bundle today, will cost you £20 tomorrow.
That you can't miss out on.
And your code will be on your order confirmation. So make sure that you keep hold of that. Make sure you check out your baskets. And again, so for $69.99 over the weekend, you're going to get all of those and all of that before your club discount for $69.99.
Wow.
So then you'll get your club discount on top of that.
Absolutely.
So it's a phenomenal deal. I sat there and I thought, right, if I was sitting at home, I'd want both. I'd need both. But we've also brought you a lot of stuff recently, and I think this is a really cool way of getting it. So instead of paying the best part of £100, you're going to pay $69.99 less your discount.
That's just bonkers, absolutely. And the only way to get that code, to make that £20, is of course by shopping for that bundle here today, which is Shop Bundle. And it's just £49.99. Of course, to get that code, you'll receive it within your order confirmation by purchasing that particular product on this show. So do not miss out on it. It's not something you can locate in any other area. Oh dear.
You all right?
Don't know.
Do you need to blow your nose and have a cough?
No, I think more.
You do. Go and do what you need to do. You come with me, because I'm going over to this card, Sam. Shop Posh. We're going over here, Lulu. So you've got David this morning for the first hour, and then you've got me on my own for an hour, so chaos can ensue. Now then. The other Saturday, we had a gentleman come in to us and show us some of his cardstock. And I have to say, I was absolutely blown away. Now, this was only loaded last night, and almost 40 of you ordered it in the 10 minutes that we showed it you last night. It comes in its own box, and the box is really, really well packed. It's not a flimsy box, so it comes with its own storage. You are going to get 120 sheets of A3+. So it's bigger than A3, which means that you can get a full 12 by 12 out of it and still have a good strip left for all your smaller pieces. So you're going to get 120 sheets. It works out at 24.8 pence per sheet.
Really?
For A3+.
What?
It's all card, and I'm just going to flick through these because it's easier for you. So you're going to get 20 sheets of the red, solid core, perfect for your scan and cut, right? If you've been thinking I need to get card, this is your deal. Shop Posh. It's $29.99 for 120 A3+ sheets of cardstock that works brilliantly on your scan and cut. It's perfect. So you get a red.
This is a nice weight as well.
It's a beautiful weight. I don't think there's any under 200 in
No,
here.
I'd say that's around about a 280.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you've got this one that has got a very slight texture. It almost feels like watercolour card, but not as fibrous. It's fabulous. And then our Lulu last night came out with a perfect description. This is like Basildon Bond.
Ooh.
High spec paper that you used to go into a proper stationer's and buy, and it's got that almost like a mottled finish. It's beautiful and it holds its form, so it stands up. You can make card blanks out of it.
I really like that.
The other thing I love about having A3 is that you can make an 8x8 card blank out of it.
That's it.
And I love that.
Yeah.
But with having A3 Plus, this is the lightest weight one. And I'd say that was a 200 GSM. You've got this very soft, warm grey, which will work perfectly. So neutrals are so important when you're doing design. They give the human eye a place to rest. So especially when you're making some of the cutting Craftorium where they're quite busy papers, you need a place for the eye to rest and just go, right?
Yeah.
So you've got that one as well, that cream, so the same as the grey, but cream with that beautiful mottle. You'll see me using a lot of this in the Tattered Lace show tomorrow. And then you've also got this one, which is which is slightly textured. It's not quite a linen, but it does have that feel to it, which is just superb.
It's an ever so slight off-white as well,
is,
isn't it? It's like a steamed milk.
Yeah, there's no bright whites in here. They're all very soft, gentle neutrals. So,
That's a cracking
120 sheets of A3 Plus for $29.99 before your club discount, in its own box, because it comes all packed in here. They've even made sure the box is slightly wider so you can get your hands in and take it out.
I love the box for storage
It's
as well.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, this is literally going to
that.
stay on there, and I'm going to lift it up and take a sheet out
Always
as I need
keep
it.
hold of it.
But it's a brilliant opportunity. We haven't got hundreds of these. In fact, we've got less than 100 left after we launched it last night. As soon as it's gone, we were on the phone this morning seeing if we can get more, because it's a deal and a half, this.
Wow.
Absolutely extraordinary value for money. Right, let's go back round there.
That
Sorry, I
plus
just
isn't-
needed to
no,
show you
you
that
need
because
to
I needed
see
you
that.
to get it.
That really does put it into perspective of how little we have of that, because there's more of you watching than there is of the stock.
need to have a drink.
So that really does make a whole difference. So shop Posh to get a hold of that, £29.99. Don't miss out on it. Cardstock, it can be like hen's teeth every now and again.
This is my favourite thing for 2025. I got a wicked water bottle, and he bought it for me for Christmas. How lovely is that? So excited about that.
You like that one,
And it's
don't you?
appropriate. Just saying.
It's appropriate. It sure
Wicked.
is. Right, where do you want to go to now? Do you want to have a look at this?
Yes, absolutely.
This is great.
Now,
this.
I don't know how many of these we've got, Sam, but I don't think we've got a lot, have we, of this card? How many?
We've got 3.
We've got 3.
Oh, what? I'm not even going to open it.
Go on, open it.
Okay, so we've got 3 of these, but this here for you is 50 pieces.
Yes.
Craft card with that
Yes.
wonderful smooth white backing. It's just £5.99.
Yep.
It's shop card, everybody.
This is brilliant. So a lot of your cutting Craftorium are smaller
Yes.
sections. So this is going to be perfect. These are like, if you like, the offcuts of the 12 by 12 that we did in this.
Oh, imagine that
but
in this.
Honestly, this craft, the colour of it, you know when sometimes when you get craft in, it looks like it's been swept up off the floor, and it's a bit
Yes.
like the inside of a toilet roll.
I know
with
exactly
a little
what you
bit more
mean.
brown in it
Yeah.
to cover up all the little bits and pieces.
It looks heavily recycled.
That's not like swept up off the floor and the inside of a toilet roll. Heavily recycled. This is a major difference, right? Glaring in your face. I'm like, toilet roll. He's like, yes, beautiful. Honestly, you and you. Lee's nearly wetting herself now. You got a tenner on today, love?
Did you get that wet floor sign out from over there?
Look at that. So you're going to get 50 of these, and the craft is beautiful. Now, I normally
Yeah.
buy Anna Marie Designs craft. This is as nice a colour.
Yes, it is.
And you've got the white back. So if you wanted to, when you tear it, I don't want to tear this one because it might have to go out to somebody, but it's craft all the way through the middle until you get to that single white layer. So it's not a single layer of craft laid on a whiteboard. It's a single layer of white laid on a craft board, which makes a difference. So if you want that one, shop card, and it's $5.99.
Absolutely.
So Lou's just having a quick lesson on cameras. It is a bit scary doing cameras because it does this.
It moves around and stuff,
Does
doesn't
it
it?
moves around.
Well, maybe.
Right.
£5.99 for that one,
Lovely.
everybody.
Lou,
Shop card.
doing a cracking job, kid.
Cracking
Thrown in at the
job.
last minute.
Shall we have a look
Now-
at some tape?
Right, some tape.
Some tape.
I think that's the
only
biggest
is it a
underestimation.
couple of metres here, isn't there? Couple of metres. for
Right,
your feet.
so we have found you some tape. Now, buying tape as a crafter is like getting a brown envelope through the door. for your water, or your gas,
It's
or your
kind of one of those
electric.
yeah,
You
it
don't want to have to
is.
pay it, but you have to keep your household running. You don't want to have to buy boring stuff like tape, but you have to keep crafting. Right, so we found you a deal. So each one of these packs, you get 3 rolls. So you get a 1/4 inch roll, a 1/2 inch roll, and a 1 inch roll. Okay, so you're getting 3 in each one. On each roll, there are 28 metres. So not in a pack, you get 28 metres, oh, that's card's gone. You get 28 metres of the 1/4 inch, 28 metres of the 1/2 inch, and 28 metres of the 1 inch. If you're a feet and inches girl like me, that's 84 foot
Wow.
on each roll. That's the equivalent of 3 2-storey houses on top of each other.
That's a lot of tape, Mel. That's
Right.
on one roll.
That's on one roll. So you're getting 84 foot on each roll. Now then, that normally is, we're going to do it on a deal at £9.99, which is fabulous. So 3 of them will be £29.97. But we're asking you to pay £12.99 for 3. So you're paying £9.99 for that one. You're paying £3 for that one. And you're not paying for that one at all.
I love this stuff.
756 foot. 756 foot. That's 1.5 Blackpool Towers.
Oh my word. So
It's a
if you
lot
want a
of tape.
comparison, go to Blackpool, look at the tower and
don't
visualise
know,
another
don't
one on
know.
top of it and then you'll know how much tape you're getting.
It's a lot. Well, it's
That's a-
756 12 by 12 sheets laid next to each other.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think Amanda said it
10
was a few thousand of her.
When I put,
Because I was like, that means it's 3 of me.
when I filmed a little video for this last week, I put 12 by 12 black card all the way along this counter and around that one, and I only got to 10 sheets.
Right. Oh, 10 feet then.
Right. So you're getting 75.6 times that.
Yeah, it's really hard to fathom and, of course, work out the true perspective of how much tape you're
Absolutely.
getting there. It's a very vast quantity. Take advantage of it. £12.99 for that is ridiculous. I know myself, double-sided tape, I've bought rolls individually for £3.99, which I thought I was getting a good deal because when you say £3.99, you think, oh, it's not that much. But when you actually put it into perspective of how much you're getting against £12.99, that's where you go, actually,
phenomenal.
wait a minute. How much have I been spending and how much can I be spending?
Now, the other great thing about this tape is you can remove it. So if you stick something down and you don't like it, you can actually remove the tape. And it works because I tried it. And I tried it on the thinnest copy of paper you can imagine.
Nice.
Because if anything was going to tear, it would have been that.
Oh, absolutely.
They are slightly stuck together when you get them home because they've been vacuum packed in these. So they've been sealed. So just prize them apart. It's not like red liner tape where you prize it apart and you end up with a spiral, which drives you crazy because the inside ring comes out. That drives me nuts. Once they're apart, you don't need to put any corn flour or talcum powder on them because they won't re-stick to each other. But to get 756 foot of tape for £12.99, that's when you buy it, right?
Yeah.
You don't buy it when it's at £29.97. You buy it when it's on a deal because then the boring bit's done.
Yeah.
Probably for most of you for the rest of the year.
I've got a kitchen roll holder now on my desk,
Yes.
and I keep mine, even if they're stuck together, I kept them all together, so I just pull off the bits of each roll that I want. So they just stay together
Perfect.
anyway, so they're not all like sort of Katie cornered.
Katie, I love that. That's your mum thing, that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
And he doesn't know whether it's just his mum, whether it's actually
Just
a thing.
Yeah.
On top of that, you can also put your embossing powders over the top and heat it. Now, if you're doing that, heat it from the top. It will wrinkle a little bit, but save the backing paper from the tape and you can press it down again because that wrinkled, but you wouldn't know it, would you?
Exactly.
It tears, so you don't have to cut it
does.
and go and cut your
It
scissors if you
tears.
don't want to. This is gilding flakes.
Nice.
This is foil, any foil. And then this is glitter, with your
Oh,
fine
wow.
glitter on there. It's a brilliant product. And to get that at a silly price, that's when you buy the boring bits, right?
Absolutely. I've got a few of you as well. The lovely Amanda Connolly, you've popped
Morning.
shop tape into the comments.
tape.
If you just type shop tape again, it'll pop it into your basket. And also, Elaine, good morning, Elaine.
Morning.
You've put buy tape. It is shop tape. So, of course, if you want to go for any of our products on today's show, if you're new to us here, Elaine, welcome. But always put the word shop in front of the code that we share with you, and then it'll pop it in your basket for you.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Right, who
All
else
right.
have we got this morning?
We've got
David?
loads of
Let's
hellos
have a look.
actually
Let's
coming
say hello
through.
to everybody, because we've got 2 hours.
We've got 2 hours
I've
indeed.
got an hour on my own after this.
Anything could happen. Good morning, Julie. Good
not
morning.
wrong.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa, she loves the film Wicked. Couldn't
I
agree
love
more.
it too. I actually
So
wanted to
good.
stand up and clap at the end.
Hey,
'cause they
people were doing it.
so
That's-
good.
Yeah. I want to see it again.
I saw it on the stage and that was amazing. But actually, to see it honestly, I mean, Ariana Grande, I never knew. I mean, I'd never listened to any of her records. I wouldn't know it well.
No.
Her voice.
It's incredible.
And so high.
I know.
And she was brilliant. It was that bit when she stands there and goes like that. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
You have to watch it. It's amazing.
It is.
Brilliant film. Can't wait for next year. Well, is it this year for the second part?
I know. I'm going to watch. I'm buying it this weekend.
Have to.
Then I can watch it over and over again.
Hi, Mitch as well. Mitch joining us.
Morning, Mitch.
Hi, Nikki. I think Nikki was here yesterday as well.
She was, yes.
And I think she's also here today.
She
so
is.
we'll be seeing you soon,
We'll
Nikki.
see you in a bit.
Thank you for joining us. Hi, Fran. Loads of you getting involved this morning. Hi, Lou. Hi, Yvonne as well. Got loads of testimonials coming through about the tape, saying how much they love it as well.
Brilliant.
Loving the tape and great value for the cardstock. So lots of comments coming through. Keep them flooding in. We'd love to hear from you. Any questions? Get them in. We can answer them for you. Mel's got 2 hours here as well. So anything, of course, anything at all?
Right, absolutely. Now, gesso. I added this in case you are going to cut some of the 3D ones out in grey board, because then you can base coat it.
Definitely.
And there's no better base coat than Cadence gesso, is there?
Absolutely, especially with grey board.
Stunning.
If you've got a porous surface like cardstock and you're going straight with a hybrid, you're going to lose the quality of your paint instantly because it's just going to absorb into the surface.
Yes.
Prime it first.
Yeah, absolutely prime it first, and it's brilliant. And use your cut and use foam. This product, this black, was the one thing that made me go, okay, I understand Cadence instantly, because I got a piece of cut and use foam. We had a big circle of MDF like that. Literally loaded the sponge up and went like that, and in one pass, it just covered it. It's so thick you can paste with it.
Yeah.
It's that good. It's a brilliant gesso. So we've got both the black and the white, just in case you wanted to make some of those out of grey board. And it's
$11.99 shop gesso.
Oh, right.
I know, right? Gonna get the both of those.
20% of shop posh has gone. Right.
Okay.
So we'll finish this counter and then I'm going to show you that again because it's brilliant.
This one here for you, we have got and this is brilliant. You've got 140 now. You've chosen to put the pure print, not the premium on here, of course, because this is the one that you can use with your scan and cut.
Absolutely. The premium pure print, it loves it, but you won't get it off the map.
Absolutely.
All right.
This one here is shop 40. It's 140 GSM. You're getting 100 sheets and it's just £12.99. High resolution printing on your lasers and of course your inkjets, which is our most domesticated printer that we have within our homes as crafters. That is an absolute go-to. Great for your decoupage, curling, shaping. But then also for your heavier weight projects, we have Shop Pure, which of course is just £12.99 as well. This is 250 GSM, so our heaviest weight within our Craftmaster range. It's just £12.99 and you're getting in there 75 sheets. It's beautiful quality.
It is fabulous.
It's so smooth. It's like porcelain.
Yeah, it is. It's also really good for your alcohol markers.
Oh, yeah.
Because it allows the ink to move, but it doesn't drink the ink, which is fab.
I stencil and ink and paint onto it loads. You see me do it all the time on the shows. It takes on mediums. I like to watercolour on it too, actually. I think it works really nicely.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Right, so last one before we go back to that card. This is your download archive. So you're getting 500 everyday backgrounds, okay, as a digital download, so instant and no postage. This will give you 500 other options to use with your cutting Craftorium or use completely independently, which is wonderful. Do you know how much it is?
Go on. I think this one.
A penny a design.
A penny? So it's £5?
It's £5.
£5?
Shop every day. £5.
Wow.
And maybe you get to £30 and you need something to just get you to that free postage, over £35 spend on highlightcrafts.com. That might be it.
Absolutely, indeed. So make sure to add that to your basket. If you're adding anything additionally to your basket, shop every day. It is, of course, an everyday download, something there to suit everyone, every style, every genre, every theme, every colour, you name it, it's in here for you. £5 for 500 designs. We don't get to say that very often. Just going to have a little look as well. Oh, that card is exciting.
Around. Right.
Just to remind you, of course, the bundle that is showcasing and featuring today, of course, is Shop Bundle. It's £49.99. And along with that incredible bundle, you will get sent in your order confirmation a code which you can use against tomorrow's show in the morning for 2 hours with the lovely Mel and Stephanie for Tattered Lace. And that will make that product just £20 for you, which it should be £100. Mel was saying it's already been bought down to $49.99, but you can get it for £20. But of course, if you buy the bundle today. And we've done that because, of course, a lot of you downloads, SVG users, hand in hand, it's the best way to shop. You're going to get the best value for money. With all of that SVG cutting, though, comes cardstock. And cardstock is something is hard to come by. But Mel is hugging her best friend right now.
What weight this is?
4.5 kilo?
4.5 kilograms of card.
That's so hefty.
$29.99 before your club discount.
You will not find that anywhere else.
This is absolutely phenomenal value for money. So you're going to get 120 sheets. It works out just under 25 pence a sheet for A3 plus. And I was so happy because I didn't realise it was A3 plus until I went to put it on a scan and cut mat, and it's wider. So you get a full 12 by 12 piece out of it, which would be, so you'll have a little slither that comes off here. If you're using it on your scan and cut, you'll have a full 12-inch piece, and then you've got about a 4-inch piece.
Nice.
That's extra, which is just super. So, I mean, this is crazy. It even comes in its own box, and the box is really well made. It's not a flimsy box that's going to drop apart. This is your storage. So you're getting six different textures in here. So you're getting what Lou described. And listen, this isn't flimsy card. So you've got a nice weight paper there. So this is what Lou described yesterday as Basildon Bond. If you remember that, those posh notebooks that you used to get if you were really lucky. And you got that lovely, almost like a watermark on some of the papers. So you've got that gorgeous mottled, and it's a very soft ivory, which is lovely. You've then got a very soft grey, which works perfectly with your steel grey, which is your other mottled one. So you get that. I'm going to say that's about 200. Then you're going to get this grey, the cream one, but in grey, so you can see the texture better on the grey there, like that.
It's really, it's like
lovely, isn't it?
That one. I love
Absolutely.
It.
Then you've got a heavier weight card again. Now this is good for your card bases.
Yes,
this is what you'll see me using this with Tattered lace over the weekend and next Tuesday quite a lot.
It's very warming colour as well, isn't it? When you use it in complementary with others, it really warms up a project.
It's clotted cream.
Yes, that's it.
Isn't it? It's not yellow like, clotted cream ice cream. Lou's like, Lou, Sam, I think Lou might need a little bit of help with the camera. It's doing its own thing. Have you got it? Have you got it?
I got it.
We're just having an earthquake.
She's got it. Feel a bit dizzy.
Wow.
You are trying.
I am very trying. Look, why can you do it? Billy? I've never done it before.
She's tamed it.
Yeah, I've never done this before, but I'm learning as I go. It's got stabilisers on.
I have to say, I've never seen Lou as quiet. Or as still.
I know, right?
Right. And then you also get your red. Now, this is a good 280 GSM, this one. Solid core, beautiful red. Red is a really difficult card to get hold of.
I had a look at this. Red cardstock's really expensive.
Why
is this?
Card prices have gone through the roof. When we were pricing up the Academy, the festival, Stephanie said to me, because I've done all the cutting for the scan and cut one, and she said, how many sheets do they all need? And I told her, and she went, so she looked for some black cardstock, 12 by 12, £4.52 for 4 sheets.
4 sheets.
4 sheets. Needless to say, went through all the cupboards and everything else and honestly, it's gone through the roof.
It was never like that.
No, and the paper mills are shutting. We've just lost another paper mill. So to get this, while we've got it, 120 A3 plus sheets for $29.99, shop posh. Don't miss out on this.
Yeah.
Now, we're way under. How many have we got left, Sam, roughly?
It's dwindling. It's going down. It's going down.
I'm not that quick.
That's all right. We can wait.
Yeah, we'll come back. We're fine.
Can you use it on the scan and cut?
Yes, you can use it on the scan and cut.
About 60.
Okay, we've got about 60 left. And then we've got to try and get more. And I don't know whether we can or not. So please get this. Don't miss out on it. I mean, it's such a good quality card. I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't, and I certainly wouldn't be studying selling it to you. But it is just fabulous, okay? So that's Shop Posh, $29.99, okay? Right, shall we do a demo?
Oh, please.
Let's do a demo. Lou's like, yes, please. Please, Mel, do a demo. Then I can learn my scan and cut while I'm studying doing cameras. I know, Lou, I can see it all going on in your head, love.
All of it.
I am in your head, which is quite, I don't know whether that's scary for me or scary for you. I can't work it out, really. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. Right, so we're going to do the delicate wreath from, I'm going to say Tea and Cakes. Might got that wrong, so I'll check it. Yes, come on.
Can I mention something?
Oh, yes, I need a drink while you're doing that.
Okay, I've got something really exciting to share with you,
what have you
everybody.
got?
I know, we've got treats
Oh, yeah,
throughout
yeah.
this show right up until midnight on Sunday because it's Valentine's Day. Okay, got something really special to share with you. If you spend £25, you will receive a free handmade with love stamp from Two Red Robins. If you spend £50, you receive the notebook and planner as well. Okay, This is an absolute treat. So, of course, this applies to this show as well. But if you're going for your cardstock,
You've
if
got
you've already
it.
gone for your cardstock straight away, you've got your stamp.
Absolutely.
So free gift with your purchases, of course, with those basket spends in there. Just to remind you, of course, if you spend £25, you're going to get the stamp. And, of course, there, £50, you're going to get the planner. Incredible treats there for you. We're only just letting you know this, but hey-ho, this is what happens during the shows.
Your discount code to be able to get both lots of SVG downloads, which is just amazing.
Absolutely. So do bear that in mind, of course, while shopping ahead for today's show. We still have an hour and 15 minutes left of this show. And I imagine a lot of you are going to be joining us throughout the hour as well. So we will recap for you.
Right, I just need to make sure that I remember which one this is on.
Oh, right,
Because I've done a lot this week. No, it's not on that one. It's on spring.
You were on holiday yesterday. You were on the beach. I saw her having cocktails by the pool. What's she talking about? She's having you on.
Pinocchio is in the building, David. You know better than that. You know what I was like yesterday, running around like a headless chicken. Everyone's like, do you ever sit down? I'm like, not really, no. Right, so we're going to do one of the wreaths from spring. Okay, so I've got most of the cutting done, but there's a few little hints and tips that I want to give you. So we're going to go into, you've got 3 different wreaths. So when we say wreaths, you get 3 different ones. You get the daisy wreath, the delicate wreath, and the rose wreath. You get instructions for all of them, so don't worry about that. So delicate wreath, we click on that one, and it opens up the berries and the flowers, the wreath base, and the wreath leaves. So I wanted to show you how you resize things accordingly. Okay, so if we go into the wreath base, it was quite thin. And I wanted it to be a little bit thicker. So I sent it into Canvas Workspace, ungrouped it, and then made the inside circle 10 millimeters smaller. All right, so I made a chunkier wreath, which I then cut out of the 12 by 12 sheets of that craft card with the white back. And I cut 3 because I like the wreaths to be just as nice on the back as they are at the front.
Nice, yeah.
If you just had a white at the back, I'd be like, no, I can't be doing that. Right, so that's how we made the actual circle. And 3 of them together makes it really sturdy.
It's like chipboard.
Okay, it is, absolutely. So that's the wreath bit. So if we now go back into the actual leaves of this as well, because this was quite an interesting one, we're going to go right down to the bottom, into a wreath and back into a delicate wreath. Now this time we're going to look at the wreath leaves. Okay, so you get this whole, almost like a Caesar. What do they call them? It's not a crown.
Laurel.
Laurel. Well done. I knew you'd know.
We've got a laurel in our garden.
Have you?
Laurel bush, it comes from that.
Oh, does it? Oh,
There
is
you
it the
go.
leaves? Oh, right. Now I get it.
Now you get it?
Oh, there we go.
Good, I'm glad you get it. Right, so we're going to press OK now. Now I did the largest one at this size. Okay, so I cut this dark green one out, and I started with dark, and then I've done 3 different colours of green. So that's really easy to do. But there's a couple of things that I just want to give you tips. So we're going to add, and we're going to go back to retrieve data in the USB, go back into spring and find that wreath again, because we also want the little berries that are on here as well, and the flowers. So if we go back into there, and this time go into berries and flowers, you've got your little flower with the centre, and then you've also got these 3 which look like leaves, but they're actually the berries that go onto that leaf wreath. Okay, so if we press OK on here, I'm going to get rid of that little circle because I'm not worried about that one. And I'm also going to get rid of that as well. Now, these, if you look at them, are facing in one direction. So that top one there, if I just zoom in for you, and I'll zoom into 400%, you can see it's on a slight angle going towards the right. But on the other side of the wreath, that same shape needs to be facing in the opposite direction. Okay, so the easiest way to do that is to multiple select part of the mat, because we don't want the wreath involved in this. As soon as you drag over that and it can't see it as a shape anymore, it ignores it. I'm going to drag it a little bit further because the centre is separate to the outside edge. 30% of Shop Posh on that card is now allocated. Don't miss out on that deal, please. So we're going to press it. God, I'm sorry, I got really bossy then, didn't I? Please don't miss out on that deal, because it's too good to miss out on. Right, so we're going to group those together. All right, so now what we can do is duplicate that. So you've got 2. And the one that you want facing on the right-hand side of the wreath, you just flip like that. So you've got those berries now facing in the correct direction on each one. Ooh. Now, what I then did was went with a different colour green, but I made the wreath smaller. So therefore the berries become smaller. And the easiest way to do that, if I multiple select everything now and group all that lot, those are going to be in a really awkward position. So if I multiple select everything on the mat, so we do that one, and we align them, so we're changing it, we're moving them, so we go to our directional arrows, your alignment at the top, and I align them so that those berries are in the middle of that wreath. When I then group that together, because I've put them inside the wreath is now the bit that you're resizing, and the berries will go down accordingly. If I'd left it in a big square, I wouldn't have known how much to shrink just the wreath by. Does that make sense?
Absolutely it does.
Right,
Yeah.
so if I now resize that, and I just dropped it by 20 millimeters, so I did the next one at 210 and cut those out, and then I did the next one at 190, and that gives you those 3 different layers and sizes of that wreath, which is just fantastic. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Some important news.
Oh, yes, Stephanie, come in and then you can take my microphone.
I'll be really quick.
It's all right, you don't need to be quick, we've got 2 hours.
Oh, thank you.
That's
oh,
all right.
wow. I love this pack. Everybody, I've got a bit of important news for you. Our lovely Sarah at Funky Fossil's not very well today, so it's given us a chance for me to do a 2-hour painting class with you at 12 and 1. So I'm going to teach you to paint wildflowers. We're going to do cherry blossom. We're going to do tulips and irises. So you'll need to get, if you want to paint along, get your stuff ready, but you'll be able to watch it back loads and loads. I'm going to have stuff on the show for you to paint with. Hopefully there's some of this left because I need to paint on it. And, but 12 and 1, even if you think, I can't do it, I want to try and persuade you that you can.
That's amazing.
I know.
2-hour free class.
Yeah.
Ooh, got
Happy
that to look forward
Valentine's
to.
Day. That's because we love you. We love you all, that's what it is. That's why Stephanie's got
There
red
we
on
go.
today for
So 12
Valentine's
o'clock,
Day.
2 hours, be there.
That's exciting.
That sounds like it's going to be brilliant.
Right, so that's how you resize all your wreaths down. So let's start to build this together. Now this is quite big, but I'm all right with that because it just fits around the outside of that wreath. So let's add a little bit of depth and dimension into this because right now it looks a little bit flat. So let's just take some tweezers or your little stylus, you can do it with your stylus, and let's just start to add in a little bit of shape and texture into here. Just literally, you can do it with your fingernail if you want to, just going around and adding a little bit of depth and dimension into it, and it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. It's a lovely thing to do, and it's really therapeutic. I enjoy doing this bit because you start to see it all come to life, which is great. Right, don't forget to get that cardstock. Shop Posh.
Absolutely. On that as well, and we've had a question in, but I can't quite
Lovely.
see the name. I think it's come through anonymously.
Okay.
Because I've just seen it. It says, please can you say my question before the card is gone? Pretty please.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I believe the question you may be asking is, can I use this for my boxes, for cards, or is it too thick? Thank you.
Definitely the red for your boxes. Definitely that cream for your boxes. That one, yes, probably. There is that one that's a little bit too lightweight. But yes, absolutely. Boxes, cards, all of the above. It's a fabulous quality cardstock, okay? And that red is just gorgeous. It's not a deep dark red. It's
like a candy apple.
it is a candy apple. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
It's
See,
a
I told
lovely
you it was
red.
good at words. I'm like, I don't know what it's like. It's just nice.
It is a beautiful
Candy
red.
apple.
You just need it. So I hope that answers that question for you there.
Yes, absolutely. So now you can shop Posh.
Absolutely, Shop Posh. 29.99. I still can't get my breath with that. When I saw it last night when you brought it on, I was thinking, what are they talking about? No, that can't be right.
No, it is.
I thought it was way more than that.
No, absolutely not. I was like blown away. And then when the guy who came to show it to us told us the price, I was like, right, we're definitely having that. Because that customer, our customers are lovely friends and family, because you are family at home. You're part of the Highlight family. Now, whether you like it or not, once we get you, we don't let you go.
Absolutely.
Just a great opportunity for you to get a fabulous, fabulous product at a silly, silly price.
That's what we like. We like to be able to have a really good
Deals.
deal on top of amazing product. And of course,
Absolutely.
the amazing product today, not only being the card, but that fabulous download from Cutting Craftorium. You've got amazing cardstock to go with it. And that's what makes this show incredibly unique to the rest.
It does, and I'm going to go back through it all when David disappears because he's leaving me on my own.
I'm sorry. Oh,
What am I
God,
going
you've
to
got
do
a minute
on my
left.
own? Got to get my bottom lip like that.
Oh, you'll
you
have
do
so
that?
much fun. Can I?
I can.
at Mel, she's getting upset. I wish I could stay, but I've got prep with Jamie.
No, I don't want
Jamie's
to
on.
And I mean that in the
on
nicest
bed.
possible way. You've
She
got to
don't
go
want
and
me
look
here.
after June.
She wants me gone. Don't forget, of course,
Such a drama
spend
queen.
£25, you're going to get a free handmade with love stamp from Tattered Robins, or of course £50, you're going to get that and your fabulous planner, which is amazing.
It is amazing, yeah. And that planner isn't necessarily dated for a year, and you get lots of snippets of the story of Two Red Robins. It makes me quite emotional, that planner, which sounds like a ridiculous thing to say, but some of the stories are so lovely. And it was all started during the pandemic, so to have that nice memory is lovely. Right, so I've now got my next one, and I'm just going to move these round slightly. Okay, so we haven't got all the berries on top of each other like that. So I'm just going to move it round, and so that some of the berries are facing in the opposite direction, because that will give it a little bit more of a realistic look and feel. And then I did a third one out of another different green that's just going to slot in there, which is lovely, right? Isn't that fabulous? So let's stick that one down. Let's do it this way. So a little bit of glue. That's all you need. A little bit of glue like that. We're going to say goodbye to David.
I think
Oh,
I
go
might
on.
be
Have
on
you
my
got
way.
more?
I'm going to watch you put this little bit of wreath on though, because I want to see it.
It's lovely.
It looks
Honestly,
gorgeous.
it is lovely. And this is the whole thing. You know, we give you the files, you put your spin on it, you put your style into it. Otherwise, you won't like it when it's finished. And just to be able to layer that up and get all that depth and dimension, this could be a Christmas wreath, it could be a spring wreath, it could be an autumnal wreath, it could be a Valentine's wreath, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
And then we've got these little bows. So the bow is from the flower pot from the spring collection, and we've got our little tails and our little bows. There's a little tail. So I shrunk these down and made them smaller.
Oh, they're super cute.
Isn't this lovely? And this was just some backing paper off a USB, I think, pop of colour.
Oh yeah, we've got that.
So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it firmly there, where the bit in the middle is thinner, and just roll it along the edge of your desk. And these can be any size. So you've got now a bow in at least 250 different sizes. At least 250
That to me is
sizes.
just when I hear you say that about all the different sizes, I'm instantly like, yep, okay, I'm getting involved in that.
Right, a little bit of glue in the middle, and gently just bend that over, and then gently bend the other side over, like, ooh, go on, hands today, Melanie.
These are super sweet.
I'm going to hold that with my tweezers, then I can focus on this. This is why I love reverse tweezers.
Yeah, they're
Go on,
pretty good.
Melanie,
I
get
love
that in there.
those.
Oh, come on, it's got to be straight. Not straight, not having it. There we go, like that. Right, so I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to wrap that little piece around it. Now, I found that it doesn't really matter which way you wrap this round, but I just did it from the seam, and then the little piece will go at the back like
Cute.
that. So you end up with all the little tails. So let's do this bit. Let's put a
Lovely
little bit of
stuff.
glue in the middle. Remember, the less glue you use of this, the better, right? So take a little bit off. Then put that onto there, let that dry. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for a second or two just to dry, and I'm going to use.
Yeah,
You knew you were going to fall out, card, if you carry on. You don't want that, trust me.
Don't want to fall out with the card. Of
You
course,
don't want to fall out with the
I
card.
have
Right,
thoroughly
that's that.
enjoyed every minute of this show so far.
Good.
It's been fabulous, and I know a lot of you have as well. The comments are flooding through.
Thank
There's loads
you,
of you
everybody.
getting involved.
I love that.
Thank you so much for keeping us company. Mel, of course, is going to take you through now for the second
I
hour
am.
of today's launch of a fabulous digital Craftorium archive download show and shop bundle, $49.99. Get it in your basket. You're going to get that fabulous code that you can use against tomorrow's show, which makes the product just £20. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you with Jamie at 10 a.m.
You will.
I'll see you very soon.
See you in a
Take
bit.
care. Have
Thanks,
fun.
David.
Bye.
Thank you. Right, so all I'm doing now is just going around and adding these little bows in, okay? If you've just joined us, in the next 5 minutes or so, I will be showing you everything we've got on the show again, because there's some fabulous deals that you cannot miss out on. And they continue over the weekend, which is lovely. So all these little tiny bows now, how sweet are these? You're not making them out of ribbon, you're not buying them, you're now making them out of your card. I'm going to pop another one about there, so I've got 6 going on here. So we've got another one coming out there, and then our final one will just go down there at the bottom like that, okay? So we've got all those to go on, just using my bookbinding glue from Pinflair, like so. And then I've got some little flowers that I made up yesterday. So some little tiny flowers from the same file. You know, when we deleted off the little flowers earlier and we deleted off the little centres, we've then cut those out. Look how sweet these are. just super, super, super sweet. In fact, I'll show you how I did one of these. So just really simple, just popping these in between the bows. And it's really, really quickly comes together and looks quite full and quite lush. And I love that. I love the fact that you've got all of these fabulous little flowers going on in here and you can make them your own. So I'm going to pop another one in here like that. So just give that a few seconds to grab. I've got another one here and then I'll need one more, which I'll show you how I built it up because I've got 2 layers on this. Right, so you're going to take one of your regular flowers and just leave it like that. You're going to take another one of those flowers and a pair of scissors, and making sure that the slit is right in front of you, you're just going to snip. Turn it round so the slit is right in front of you. And the reason I do that is if you don't, you end up with a bit of a spiral. And then we're going to go in and we're going to do this. We're going to go in and we're going to snip that. And then we're going to go in and we're going to snip that. And then we're going to add a little bit of shape. We've got our Amanda on cameras now. Hello. There you go. Our lovely Amanda's come in to take over from Lou, so Lou can go and teach in Academy. We've got all sorts going on this weekend. I'll tell you, we've got festival going on. Can't wait to meet you all, which is very exciting. And we've got lots of special deals as well, which is great. Right, so I'm going to get that so it's more or less just in the middle of those previous ones. Give it a press down and then a little circle. Now, rather than putting glue on there and trying to stick it down with your tweezers getting all sticky, put the glue onto the flower and then take that to the centre. Then you're not messing about with bits of card that have got glue on, because that's when it all falls apart, right? And then that one's just going to go there. So from bits of card, you can make a beautiful, beautiful wreath like that. Yes, Sam? Question?
Your bows that you've got,
yes.
what's the GSM, please?
These were printed on the 250 pure print, okay? Look at that. Now, a little hanger on there. You can put welcome, home sweet home, all of that inside there. Literally, what did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cuts. And you get that. It's lovely. It's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous project. Right, I'm going to take you back down the counter because we get quite a lot of people joining us all different times of the day, which is lovely. So I might as well start with this cardstock, right? Okay, 120 sheets. You don't know about this card yet, do you? 120 sheets, 4.5 kilograms of card. Comes posted to you. Get that basket over £35 and 40% is now gone. Right. This box is brilliant just by itself because the sides are reinforced. So you can use this for packaging and storage, which I think is fabulous. So it comes in its own storage box. You're going to get 120 sheets of, and I'm not kidding when I do that, A3 plus cardstock. So the great thing about this is you cut it down to 12 by 12 to go on your scan and cut. All right, you'll have a little slither left over that you can use as a band across one of your cards, and then you'll have about a 4-inch strip all the way down here. So you're going to get 12 by 12, a 4-inch strip and a little band out of one sheet. The other great reason I love A3 card is you can make an 8 by 8 card blank. Amanda's just gone, light bulb. You can literally make an 8 by 8 card blank. And if you do that, you're going to fold it in half, cut it down to 8 by 8, and then you'll have another 10-fold card that will be the width of the strip. So much opportunity. Let me show you what you're actually getting. So you're going to get 20 sheets of your red. Remember, this is A3+. This, I'm going to say, is a 280 GSM cardstock. It's solid core, and it's a beautiful, smooth quality. No, I wish you could see Amanda's facial expressions. It's like black and white movies before there was words, all mime. Then you've got this one, which has got a very slight texture to it, and it's a gorgeous, it's like a very soft buttermilk colour. Then you've got this grey. Now, our Lulu said this is like Basildon Bond. Do you remember Basildon Bond, Amanda? Mm-hmm. Right, in that lovely soft grey that also coordinates with that grey. Now, this is the lightest weight one, and I'm going to say that's probably 200. So those two will work together, which is lovely. I love the fact that you've got coordinates. Then you've also got the same one but in cream, which works beautifully with your soft neutral colour cardstock. And then you also get 20 sheets of this. If you can stretch to it, multi-buy. because we're on the phone. Stephanie will be on the phone now. When can I have some more? She's going to give you a 2-hour free painting class. I think that's amazing. 12 till 2, which is just phenomenal. And she's going to be painting on this as well. So you can tell what a good quality it is. Stephanie can paint on it. It's a good quality. 4.5 kilos of card. Now then, Amanda, are you going to get that off the floor and keep the camera level? You're not, are you? I'll do it. It's all right. I'm coming round. Look at this. Oh, here we go. Right. I was like, that I need to see. All of that lot, Shop Posh, $29.99. Works out at less than 25 pence a sheet for A3 plus cardstock, and it's a beautiful quality. I won't be selling it to you. You know what I'm like with my card? I'm a proper card snob. Right, free gifts for you today as well, because we love you, because it's Valentine's Day, and you're our family now. So once we get you, we don't let you go, whether you want to or not. If you spend over £25, you're going to receive a free Handmade with Love 2 Red Robin stamp, which is gorgeous. And if you spend over £50, you get a free notebook and planner. Okay, so that's our little gift to you for Valentine's. And you you get the stamp as well. Okay, all right, so communication. We've got the stamp if you spend over £25. If you spend both, you get the stamp and the planner. Okay, perfect. Are you sure? It's not going to be one of those where you go, you're welcome?
No,
okay.
It's written on the other side.
Oh, look at that. Diane's written it as well, so Diane's done it. It's got to be right. Right, let me take you down this counter because I want to show you exactly what we've got for you to... Ooh, cupboard handles. Come with me. When you recap, there is a question from Debbie S. Let's have a look, Debbie S. I've got one from Sue. What GSM is the card for the bows? Oh, we've done that one. From who, darling? Sorry, Sam.
Debbie S. It's...
Can't find her on here. Have you starred it?
So she says, hi Mel, I finally tried drawing on my scanning code
Yep.
with a couple of fibre tip pens
Yep.
on auto,
Yep.
and it split the tips. What pressure settings should I use?
I would drop it down to -2 or -3. That's the problem, because it does that. The machine does that with the pen. So you need to drop it down to a negative pressure for drawing. Right, come over here with me. So the deal that we've got for you today is absolutely fabulous. We have gone into our archives of Cutting Craftorium and gone back, not right to the beginning, but quite a way back. And I love the fact that we're doing this because it gives people who didn't have a scan and cut at the time the opportunity to make what we all made in the beginning and build that confidence with 3-dimensional projects. I'm just going to lift these boards up and get Amanda to just scan, scan across them, because this is all the projects on one of them. So this is the one on tea and cakes. So if you want this one by itself, it's shop tea and it's $17.99, okay? The bundle for all 4 of them is shop bundle and it's $49.99. So instead of paying $17.99 each, you're paying £12.50 each for all of this content. And then on this one as well, you're getting 200 backing papers, recipe cards and recipes, which is just fabulous. These are cutting files, so don't see the project just as the project, it's a cutting file. You can then take that cutting file and run with it and do your own thing. So that's everything that's on tea and cakes, that's your first one, okay? Right, Sunshine Days next. So I'm going to go through these so you can see exactly what you're getting, and I've done it so that all the pictures are next to each other, so we're not going through instructions, because there are instructions, words and pictures, which we like. You've got your Punch and Judy in here. Now this was made with grey board. You get everything, even down to the scene in the background, the little puppets down here. This takes me back to Scarborough front, on the promenade when I was a little girl, and there was a proper Punch and Judy. Not politically correct anymore, and quite right too, but it's a lot of fun. David said he's going to, you even get the next show sign, look. David said he's going to make this for his nephews because they'll love it. Little puppet things, and it was quite a big project as well. It was big, it was a big project, it was lovely. Then we go on to your picnic basket. Again, this one was made out of grey board, which is fantastic. So some of them are, but most of them are just made out of card. So you're getting that one. You get your mobile. All right, so you get all of these. Now you could take that yacht, or you could take the whale, or you could take the fish and the crab and do something completely different with it. You've then got your, I love this, your fruit basket with all your fruit in. You get the printables for the fruit, so it looks like the outside of the skin of a pineapple. You've also got this. Now this is lovely. Our lovely Lou has made this. Look how fabulous this is. This was one of my favourite hot air balloons that we ever did. Look at that. And it gives you full written and picture step by steps showing you how to make that. Isn't that lovely? That'd be delightful in anybody's bedroom, that, wouldn't it? Right, so you've got that one. Then you've got Steve the Flamingo. David's definitely making this and it's going in his house. I love that, with his little boater hat on and the lei and all of the extra elements that go with it. And his best friend is Pele the parrot. So we've put him in there for you as well, which is just super cool. Wall rosettes. Now then, these are fabulous. They're brilliant cutting on a scan and cut of rosettes because it does all the work for you. It does all the measuring, it does all the scoring for you. It's fabulous. So those are your wall rosettes. You've got your cocktail glasses and they're 3-dimensional, which I think is just fabulous. You then go onto your beach life, which is your like tunnel box frame in there, so you get all those layers there to be able to put inside a box frame. You've got your signpost, Christmas, right? Santa's workshop, Santa stop here, reindeer sheds, all of that. You've got your gumball gift box, so you can put all your sweeties in there and the kids can pretend to turn the dial, put the penny in and turn the dial. You've got your tiki lamps, you've got your lei, you've got your photo booth props. I mean, David and his friends, I mean, good grief, they walked across the road the other week dressed like traffic cones. So they're going to absolutely love this lot. It's brilliant, isn't it? You've got your cocktail markers, so you know whose drink is whose. You've got your cup markers. You've got your cocktail umbrellas, your leaf table decoration. You've got your sampler frames, so all of these elements as well. So the little tiki bar, the palm tree, the toucan, the coconut with the pina colada in, I hope. You've got the back of them, look at him with the glasses on. You've got your watermelon slices, you've got your surfboards and you've got your flip-flops. So these for scrapbook pages are going to be brilliant. You've even got your fish and chips on this one, look at that. And your ice cream, your 99, which doesn't cost 99p anymore, that's for sure. Then you've also got your seaside cards, your party time invites. You've got your lovely cocktail cards, which is super cool. Look, it's got a little bikini on. And then you get a full font. So if you want that one individually, it's Shop Sun $17.99. But by far the best value is to get all four for $49.99 before your club discount. Right, next one is spring. So we've got our spring here. This is lovely. So you're getting all of those projects. You've then got, look at that, isn't that just delightful? So you've got, I'm going to pop that there, you've got your bird table, and this can be bigger, it can be smaller, etc., etc. Now, you know all those patterns that we've brought you on all those different downloads? You can change the pattern of all these files. And there's videos on YouTube showing you how to do it. Well, look at switching up your stencils. Look at that one. And then there's some other ones that I've done where I show you how you can put any panel in any pattern on any shape. So you can do that with those as well. You've got your beehive gift box. You've got your bench swing. Now you can make these out of the card that you want to make them out of. Decorate them the way that you want to decorate them. You've got your conservatory on there, but you get the little chair that's inside. You get all the pieces of foliage that are inside. It's brilliant. You get the table, the plant pots, all of that. You then get a rambling rose. Now these are fabulous because you can make them big or you can make them small. Then you've also got, oh, missed one, don't want to miss that one, your round flower vase, which is just stunning. You then also get your little wheelbarrow. That'd be lovely for Easter, wouldn't it, with little Easter eggs in. You get your little lamb treat box, another great one for Easter. You get your oak leaf vase. So you've got a vase in there to put your flowers in. Watering can box. So you've got that in there as well. You've got your decorative plant pot, your simple pot. You've got your shed with all the little tools and the little steps and the little sign that says my shed. Even the little roof tiles all lift up. Isn't that fabulous? Then you've got your watering can with all these beautiful panels. Now those could be a panel just down the front of a card if that's what you wanted to. Then you've also got your butterfly box, your wreath box, your flower shapes, your bunting. I mean, look at all those flowers that you're getting. You know, that's just amazing. And then you've also got your cupcake toppers, your cupcake wraps, your butterflies, your seed envelopes. your plant tags, your leaf shapes, and all your different cards. I mean, good grief, we can't give you much more than that, can we? So that's spring. So that's your first 3. If you want that one by itself, I'm going to say, is it shop spring, Sam?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. And then the next one, last one of the 4 for this one, is Just Be Mine. Very appropriate for today, but not just for Valentine's Day, for all year through. So you've got your contents in here. You do get all the written and picture instructions as well. I've just put them all to the back so we're not flicking through all that lot as well. You've got your Valentine's collage. Now in here you've got little butterflies, you've got hearts within hearts, you've got little letters in there, always and forever, little hearts in there with love on, little picture frames in there, a lock and key with the heart, the little lovebirds and the rolled roses. And let me have a look, do you get the, yeah, you get the frame as well, so you get to make the frame as well. So if you're looking for a box frame, there's your box frame right there. Then you've got love. Okay, so you've got your love card there. It could, if you welded rectangles to each of those letters, it can become a little book, like a mini album. You've then got your split heart box, which I think is just beautiful. I love the idea of that with a really fancy bow around it, like a really expensive box of chocolates. Then you've got your unicorn. And I love all the foliage and the flowers that you get in here with your little unicorn. You've got your heart shelf. That was made out of grey board. So you could do it with lots of layers of card if you wanted to, and still that would still work. Then you've got linking hearts, so a simple project in there. You've got your folksy heart, but you get all of the embellishments that go with it as well. You get your hexagon box, which is stunning, and these little hearts that lift up. You get your exploding box. I know, right? That's Amanda gasping because she needs it. Then you've got this collage box with all different hearts with different designs inside of them, all resizable. You've got your heart mobile, which I think is just adorable. Your little lace keepsake boxes. Look at these. How lovely is this? Ready? Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I think that's the cutest little thing. So you get your little boxes in there as well. You're also going to get your pop-up box. You're then going to get your shadow box, your jigsaw frame. Now, you can get a photograph, scan it into your scan and cut, place the jigsaw over the top and cut out your pictures. Then you've got ribbon. So you've got your little ribbons. So these are like strips of paper that you build up and create your little hanger. This I think is stunning. Your heart desk storage. I mean, that is just beautiful. Change that to Easter and you've got a fabulous basket full of little eggs. These are all your rolled flowers done within a heart frame. You've got your dimensional hearts in here. We're still going. Butterflies. Milk carton. Honestly, it's phenomenal value for money. You shake a card, you get the drawing file for the with love and the top of the jar. I mean, blinking out, you're getting everything that you could possibly need. Heart cards you've got in here, a heart wreath made out of all the florals, an exploding heart card, which is stunning. You've then also got your family tree. You've got your tree heart. You've got your drawed box, so your little drawers. You've got your frame that you can put all your pictures in. You've got your yin and yang card. You've got your hearts. You've got another alphabet, which is just ridiculous. So you've got a cutting and single line fonts, and then you've got some vinyl designs. So all of that little lot, if you want that by itself, that is shop mine, $17.99. Please get all 4 together, because that's the best value. Instead of paying $17.99 each as a bundle, you're going to pay £12.50 each, which gives you your $49.99. Now, it's all right me showing you all that lot, but I need to tell you where to watch us and how to shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on highlightcrafts.com, which is great. So you can have it on your big telly now and shop on your devices. If you're going to, we're going to show you a product like this one, for example, and that product will have been given a code. So if you're shopping on your social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, you're going to use the shop code. So shop bundle will get those popped into a virtual basket for you. Then you'll get a message from us to say thank you very much for your order, and within that message there will be a link. When you're ready to check out, and you've got till 8 o'clock to do so, but check out as soon as you can, especially if you're putting other products in, because somebody can come and nick it out your basket, you know. So you need to check out, and the sooner you check out on physical product, the sooner it gets picked and packed, which is brilliant. Right, so You'll get a message that will take you to checkout. Please log in. If you haven't opened an account with us here at Highlight Crafts yet, please do so, because as soon as you log in, you get all the club member benefits, which is brilliant. If you're shopping on highlightcrafts.com, you can use the shop codes if you want, or you can just click add to basket, and that'll pop it in the basket. You'll get a little red basket appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to check out, click on that, and that will take you through that checkout process. But again, log in, please. Right, now then, this is just a few of the papers that come with the tea and cakes. So we're not just leaving it there. You've got 200 background papers on that USB, and all themed with tea and cakes and florals and pretties all the way through. This is just a few of them. I wasn't going to print out 200 sheets because that's just a waste of paper. But how lovely are these? Aren't they fabulous? You've got really different designs as well, so quite folk artsy there. You've got all your little pieces in the back there. Now your scan and cut will cut those out if you wanted it to. Look at that one with the dark navy background. Isn't that lovely? All of these different ones that you can print time and time and time again. But we don't stop there either. These are your recipe cards. Wendy's asking what weight of grey board do you use for the scan and cut? Well, you can use 750 micron, Wendy, which is 3/4 of a mil thick, or you can use 1000 micron. Just make sure you get a really good quality board that doesn't stick to your mat and won't come off. So you need to pay a little bit more for your grey board so that you get a really good quality. You've got recipe cards in here to go into the recipe box, all with different toppings at the top here, with different headers that match with the backing papers, the 200 backing papers that you're getting on tea and cakes. But then you also get recipes. So you get recipes for your sandwich bread. You get recipes for your ginger cake. Isn't this cool? You get recipes for your scones. Now, a tip for scones: take them out 5 minutes before they're ready, and the steam continues to cook them inside, and they'll be all nice and light and fluffy. And then also for your Victoria sponge as well, which is fabulous. And then this sheet, which has got that black line all the way around the outside edge, so you can scan that in, it'll find the outside edge, and it'll cut them all out for you, which is just fabulous. Right, now then, here's the thing. I did a thing yesterday because I thought if I was sitting at home and I'm a scan and cut user, we've got another launch coming tomorrow. It's the first time ever we are dipping into the archive of the Tattered Lace SVG USBs, and you're getting 4 of them. Did I say 4 of them? Yeah, 4 of them. And I'm sitting there going, right, so I want this today, and I need this because this is brilliant. So that would have been, this that I'm about to show you would have been £100. We've halved the price, so we've brought it down to $49.99. So if you're not interested in cutting Craftorium, tomorrow at 8 and 9, you will be able to purchase the Tattered Lace download. So no postage and instant, right? However, if you buy this today, on your order confirmation, there will be a code printed on your order confirmation, all right, or on your screen. Use that code tomorrow and you get this for £20. So you get 4 cutting Craftoriums and 4 Tattered Lace from the archives for $69.99 before your club discount. I know, right? Now I'm going to give you, you can't buy it yet, but you get the code to be able to shop tomorrow, which is brilliant, £20. Look at this lot. Amanda's going to, honestly, she's going to squeal when I show her this lot. All of these, you've got it, Amanda's got all these, look at this. So you've got all of these beautiful pieces of lace. Now the cardstock that we've got, Shop Posh, works beautifully with these, and I'll give you some tips on that tomorrow. You've got all of these lacy panels. I'm working with this one at the moment, which is stunning. Remember, we can take these into Canvas Workspace and start to manipulate them. We've then got all of these with your sentiments, your sentiment frames, your words. Love that. Life isn't just about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. I love that sentiment. So you're getting all of this. So if you're buying Cutting Craftorium today, once you check out and you get your order confirmation, you will then get a code that allows you to buy this for £20 tomorrow. Look at all these nested shapes that we've got. Inverted scallop corners. You've got your hearts in there. You've got all your chain links in there. Look at all these panels. Think about all the stencils you can make from these and the backgrounds. Cut-ins. Look, cascading butterflies. You've got half shapes in here, which are just brilliant. You've then got all your frames and more shapes, torn edge shapes, ornamental torn edge ovals. All of these, I love these, the tuck-ins. Look at these. Imagine drawing these or foiling them or embossing them. All those things we can do with the scan and cut. Fonts till they're coming out your ears, which will be amazing. And then also more fonts on there as well. So a lot of good stuff coming this weekend for you. So the deal is you can buy this shop bundle by itself today for $49.99. If you don't want this today, you can buy this by itself tomorrow for $49.99. But I wanted to bring you a really good deal if you like me and you want both, or you need both, because it's a need, right, as a crafter. It's not a want, it's a need. So get a code with this on your order confirmation. You'll be able to buy this for £20 tomorrow. 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Don't miss it, because it's going to be epic. Right, I'm going to do tape. And then I'm going to go to demo and just talk about that card once more, and then we're going to make something, because I think that's important. So, double-sided tape. Now, I love this. This is brilliant, right? $9.99 would normally get you 3 rolls of a mixed width of tape. So, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1 inch tape. On each of these rolls are 28 meters, which is 84 foot. That's a lot of tape on each roll. So 84 of a 1/4 inch, 84 of 1/2 inch, 84 of 1 inch, okay? You're then going to get, so that would normally be $9.99 by itself, or 3 of them for $29.97, and that's on a deal, right? So $9.99 you're going to pay for that one. We're going to get you another one for £3, and we're going to give you another one for free. So 756 meters of tape in total for $12.99. Shop tape. It's a boring bit, isn't it? It's the consumable. It's a boring bit of craft that we have to have. So get it while it's on a deal, because then you probably don't have to think about tape for the rest of the year. It's also removable, which is really cool, but you can also emboss on top of it. You can use your gilding flakes on top of it. You can foil on top of it. You can use your glitters on top of it. Amanda put it behind vellum the other day and created a whole background of it, and then cut it out, and then it just peeled it off so you don't see the glue then behind the vellum or the parchment. So a perfect opportunity for you to get 3 sets of 756 foot of tape. That's extraordinary, for $12.99. Right, let's have a look. Have we got any questions? Oh no, we've got loads of people joining us. Thank you to Karen, Wendy, Fran, loads of you. So Reno, Patchwork Guy, Alan, thank you. Can you create an exploding gift box on the scan and cut? Do you know what? There's one on the Just Be Mine. So you can use that one, absolutely. All of these fabulous people joining us. Carol, Bridget, Michelle. Lovely to have your company this morning, Wendy, Debbie, Elaine, Lynn, Anna, Sue Carrier. Loads and loads of you joining us. Jacqueline, Lou, Linda, Diane, Julie. Wow, there's loads of you. Thank you ever so much. We really appreciate it that you take the time to spend it with us, because we love what we do, and we love what we do for you, and we love bringing you deals. One more deal before I go back to that cardstock, and then I promise we'll make something. So 500 everyday backgrounds from our download archive. 500 backgrounds. Shop every day, £5. That might be the one thing that gets you over that £35 basket spend. That means that you don't pay postage. You don't pay postage on this anyway, but popping it in your basket, if you've got physical product in there, might get you over there. And I love downloads because there's no postage and they're instant, so you can be crafting with it this afternoon. Right, let's come round here and talk to you one more time about this posh card, because it's flying, quite frankly. Right, so you're going to get 4.5 kilogram box of A3 plus card, 120 sheets in total. Shop Posh, $29.99. It works out at less than 25 pence a sheet. Now, if you are a scan and cut user, and this isn't just for scan and cut users, you can make an 8x8 card blank out of this. You can do all your die cutting on this. This isn't just about scan and cut. But if you are a scan and cut user, you can get a full 12x12 sheet, plus a narrow strip down the side that you can use on one of your projects, plus about a 4-inch strip at the side. So you're getting a lot of value. So 120 12 by 12 sheets, 124 by just about 13-inch pieces, and then the little strip borders. Shop Posh, $29.99, but you're getting 6 different types of cards. So you've got this one, first of all. It looks a little bit and feels a little bit like watercolour card, but it's not. It's just a beautiful, high-quality cardstock. I don't know whether you've noticed or not, but cardstock prices are going through the roof. We were quoted £4.52 last week from a paper mill to us, so trade, for 4 pieces of 12 by 12 black cardstock. £4.52. It's going through the roof. So stock up on this while you can. We've got this lovely mottled, almost like a very, very soft ivory. This will be beautiful for wedding invitations. If you've got weddings, if you make and sell for weddings, this you need to multi-buy because it's just superb quality. You've got a lighter weight card in there, still cuttable on the scan and cut. 45% of this is now in people's baskets. You've got the grey that coordinates with it, the grey mottled, which coordinates with that. You've got a thicker weight, so card blank weight, of your cream card in there. Well, it's like a clotted cream colour, very soft. It's not bright white. And then you also get your red, which is solid core. And red's really expensive at the moment. So all of that little lot, 120 sheets, 4.5 kilograms of card, comes packaged in a box, so keep it in the box because that's your storage right there. And then you honestly, I mean, it's really heavy. It's like carrying 4 bags of sugar, that. All of that lot, Shop Posh, $29.99 before your club discount. And you'll also get a free 2 Red Robins handmade with love stamp because you spent over £25. Buy 2, you get a free planner and the stamp and the card. Amazing value. Right, let me get my next demo out for you because I've done a little bit of it, but the rest of it we're going to cut as we go because I thought that might be quite a nice idea, right? So I printed off some papers from a pop of colour. So this was one of the USBs that David bought you, and I just thought it was really nice with this. And we're going to make this little flower pot box here, okay? So in your instructions, you're going to get your cutting list. So you need 1 bow, 1 box, 1 flower, and 4 leaves, okay? So I've already done the box. Amanda, will you pass me a pack of that tape, love, and then I can open one and use it on this. So we've got one open, Sam, anyway. It's the one on the shelf outside. Yeah. And then I can use that. Right, let's switch this on and let's get some cutting done, shall we? So, get myself a mat, first of all. Let's get one that's got at least a little bit of tack left on it. I need to retack all my mats later on today. Look at this, everything's sticking to it. But I do need to retack it. Oh, it's not bad, that one, actually. We're all right with that. Right, so I need my scraper, but I haven't brought my scraper in. Right, this is really bad. Don't tell Carl. I'll use my pass. I hope it works after I've done this, otherwise I'm in big trouble. Right, so let's press home and let's go into Retrieve Data, into the USB, and we're going to go into Spring again, okay? Now then, on here we've got the flower pot box. Wonderful, thank you, Sam. Flower pot box, where are you? Where are you? Flower pot box. Was it not on this one? Sure it's on this one. Am I missing it? Flowers, gift boxes. Oh, it might be in the gift boxes. Let's have a look. Flower pot box, there you are. So when it says gift boxes, you've got a beehive box, a birdhouse box, a bunny box, a butterfly box, a flower pot box, a watering can box, and a wreath box. That's in one folder, in one of the downloads. That's ridiculous. Flower pot box. Right, so we want the bow, the box, the flower, and the leaf. So I've already done the box, and literally I put a piece of craft card on and it cut it all out for me. Now I did increase the size of this and I increased it as a percentage. So I did it at 115%. So to do that, we're going to click on the box. That's your box file, but I wanted it bigger. So to do that, we're going to edit, and it's all grouped together. So we now know that we don't need to group everything together because these red boxes here, your multiple select boxes, aren't lit up. And if they're not lit up, it's not lit up because there's only one piece. And you can't group one piece. So if we go to Object Edit, I'm going to resize this. Now I'm going to resize it as a percentage to 115%. Okay, so we'll go back down to 115%, and that's what I cut the box out of, okay? So put it on your mat, does all the perforation lines for you, etc., etc. Right, now, let's go back into that again, and we're going to do the flower next. So we're going to go back into spring, back down and into gift boxes, back into the flower pot box, and this time we're going to do the flower. All right, so we've got the flower in here. So you've got your 3 different sizes of flower on here now. So what I can do now is this. This is another reason why you need a scanner in a cutting machine, because I can take pieces of this, and I'm going to hack at this paper with a pair of scissors, so please excuse me. I'm going to do, let's have a look, I think we'll do that as the back piece, because I like that colour. That's why I printed these off. And I love the fact that you can print these off on the colour that you want when you want, which is really cool. I then want a paler pink, so there was a polka dot, a very soft polka dot, that'll do. That one for that one. And then I want a yellow for the middle. All right, so let's cut a little bit of that yellow. It's quite bright, that. I like that. A little bit of pop of spring. So let's have a look. Let's cut a piece of this. So let's just cut this across here like that. Remember my grandma doing that with fabric. A pair of scissors like that and then tearing it. That took me right back. I'm in a little sewing room now. I can smell the lavender pomander from a bedroom. Isn't it funny how things like that just become nostalgic? I love that. Right, where's my little pass gone again? Me and my scrapers at the moment. I keep losing them. I'm bad. Right, so that's that one. Let's get a little bit of pink on here as well. So we want the pale pink. Hands, Melanie. Hands. Right, let's just put a little piece of this on. And these are all your bits out your bit box, right? Absolutely. Let's put that one there. And I'm going to put them randomly on the mat so that I can show you that you don't need to line everything up perfectly. And then I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on there as well. So let's take a little bit of yellow out of that one. And let's stick that onto there like that. Right, now what we're going to do is scan this in. So we can then see a full colour image on your screen, and you're not counting, right? So I'm going 4 spaces across and 3 spaces down. There's none of that because you can see it. So mat in between the 2 little ledges, press load mat. You have to bring the shapes on first as well. Don't forget that bit. If you bring on put this on first and scan it in, you can't scan it in to be able to see it on the screen to put your shapes in position. So let's scan from here. And let's press start. And this is another reason, one of the many, why you need a scanner in a cutting machine. And I was the biggest cynic ever. Why do I need that? What do I need that for? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I won't buy one without it now. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just going to make sure that that lever is pressed down at the side. It is. Right, so now I can put my big one there. I can put my little one down here because I can now see it. And then I can put my little yellow piece down there like that. Okay, so I've now got all 3 pieces there, and then I just press OK. Please select and cut and start. Brilliant, right? Absolutely brilliant. Right, while we're doing that, let's get some of this tape on this box here and see if we can get this finished in this time. So I'm going to use the thinner tape. Yeah, I'm going to use the thinner one, and I'm just going to trim it off at the end so that it's nice and neat, because that's a little bit screwed up. I can't be doing with that. And do you know what? I've got 756 foot. So wasting a couple of inches isn't a problem, is it, anymore? Which I love. Right, so let's get to the end of the tape. So I'm going to just pop that there. You can tear this tape as well, which is brilliant, because it means your scissors don't all get glued up. One of those. And then you can just trim off that little bit, turn it over so that you can see where the edge of that is, and then take those little triangles off like that, okay? So, go on, come off. That's me not cutting in the right place with my scissors. There we are. Right, so let's get some tape on this. Actually, I'll just show you how easily this gets off, and then I'll do it with wet glue just because it'll be a little bit quicker on air. So underneath there, look, so bench it down, underneath there, pick it up, and it hasn't got that horrible static that red liner tape's got. It's brilliant, brilliant tape. Don't miss out on that. Right, a little bit of wet glue on the rest of it, I think. In fact, I'm going to stick these on first because it's easier to stick these on while that box is flat. So let's unload this. So we've got our large circle. we've got our small flower, we've got our smaller flower, and we've got our circle in here. Now, that's 250 GS and cardstock, that's 140. It's cut different weights on one mat. Don't go from vellum to grey board on one mat because it won't recognise that, but you can get away with it quite a bit, which is cool. There we go. Sleeves up, Melanie. Right. Let's have a look at this now. So we're going to build this up. So this is going to go on here. Now what I didn't do, which I should have done, is resize these to a percentage. But that's all right because it'll still look really lovely. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest little thing? Right, so now what we're going to do is do our leaves. Okay, where's my stylus gone already? See, I loosed it. Oh, here, honestly. Me and that stylus. We have a love-hate relationship. We're going to retrieve the information this time from the USB. We're going to go to spring again, into our gift boxes and into our flower pot box. Okay, so this time we're going to go in with the leaves. Now, because I didn't resize the flowers, I'm not going to resize the leaves. But if you wanted to, you just go to Edit, Object Edit, and Resize, and then go to Percentage and resize that to 115. In fact, we'll do that because that'll look quite nice. Or you can have them any size you want. It doesn't have to be that size. And I need 4 of them. So go into Duplicate. 1, 3, 4. Are you all right, love? What's to do?
Huh?
What's to do?
It's doing its own thing.
Will you come and just come and have a look at it for us, Sam, please? Honestly, gimbals. All right. Yeah. Feel like we're on a boat, rocking.
It's doing its own.
Is it doing its own thing? What's it doing? Is it
It's
having a
moving.
moment?
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we are.
Amanda was getting warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer then. So we're going to press OK. Now, let me show you the arrangement function. So we keep pressing OK. This little box here will position those shapes. So any which way it needs to get the most out of your cardstock, up to 180-degree rotation and straight line. And I'm just going to put them in a straight line. So just press that and press OK. Now, because we're working on a piece of paper or card that has a white border around it, I'm going to multiple select everything and I'm just going to pull it in a little bit further in so we don't hit that white edge when we're cutting it. Right, so let's do this now. Are we doing on time? Oh yeah, well, I think we'll get this done. We're all right for time. That's good. I'm glad we got 2 hours. Really glad we got 2 hours. And then I'm going to go and do some more work on that tattered lace one for tomorrow. Because honestly, the value in that is ridiculous. If you can stretch to get in both, remember, you're going to pay $49.99. So, when cutting Craftoriums first came out, they were $49.99. So you're getting 4 for the price of 1 today. 4 of them. Right, where's Miss pass gone? Oh, honestly, Melanie, what are you doing? Where's that pass gone? I've literally just had it, haven't I? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's in my pocket. Ah, where you put it? For those of you that are coming to Academy today and I'm teaching you on the last class of the day, I'm really sorry. I'm just putting it out there now. It'll be fine. We'll have a lot of fun. Right, so let's get these leaves cut. Okay, so we're going to cut the leaves like this. So load that in. And this is what I love about Scan and Cut. It's doing all the boring bit, right? All the boring bit. So keep going until you get to please select, cut and start. There you go. And that's going to cut out your leaves now for your little flowers. And then we just need to do the bow. So I think I'm going to do the bow in the teal, maybe. Or let's have a look what else we've got. This is the difficult bit, isn't it? Deciding what colours you want to use. That's the worst bit because I love them all. Shall we have? No, let's have a teal bow. Let's just go with that turquoise theme because I like that. This is the cardstock. So Stephanie came in yesterday and showed you this. Even that lighter weight cardstock will still score beautifully. Look at that. That's a cracking score, and that was literally folded in half. And it will also stand up for yourself. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant? Don't forget, Shop Posh. Shop Posh gets you 4.5 half the stocks now in people's baskets. It's not going to last the day, that. Not going to last the day, and then we've got to try and get some more. Don't know whether we can. Might be a different combination. I've no idea. But if you want it, Shop Posh, $29.99, so before your club discount, and then you're getting 4.5 kilograms of A3 Plus card. Done it again. A3 Plus card. A3 Plus card, which means you get a full 12 by 12 out of it. You get like a 4-inch panel down the side, which is just brilliant. So if you want it, grab it now because it's lovely. And you will see me using that tomorrow and on Tuesday with the Tattered Lace download. So we're going to retrieve the information again from the USB. And once you get used to your machine, you'll whiz around this bit. You know, you'll just go, right, I know where I'm going. I know I need the gift boxes. I know I need the flower pot box. And this time I want the bow. So we're going to bring on the bow. Bring on the bow. Right, now they're in a funny position, right? So let's put them in a line like that. Let's get the most out of our cardstock. Okay, so we're going to move them again. So edit, multiple select everything, grab hold of it and just bring it in a little bit further so we don't hit that white line. Right, we'll get this cutting, and while that's cutting, we'll start gluing. Oh, I've loved this. This is really cool. I actually really like doing scan and cut shows. I mean, I've always liked doing them, but I particularly like it now because we bring you amazing downloads. And I think it's a fabulous opportunity now to get yourself a scan and cut if you haven't got one and just start to learn a different way of crafting. And honestly, it's superb. It does everything you need it to do, but on steroids, if you like. So the circle dies that you've got, maybe you've got, I don't know, 4 sets, maybe you've got 50 in total. You've got 294 different sizes of circles on your scan and cut. Maybe you've got ovals and you've got 5 or 6 sets of nesting ovals because they're all different. You've got one oval on there, but you can have it in any size and shape because you can switch the height and the width independently of each other so that you can make it perfect. Right, we're going to pop that on there. Bow's done. Super fast, isn't it? And it's very quiet. I keep having to stand up at work to make sure it's still cutting because you can't hear it. If I was in that room with the CM machine, I think I'd be kicked out by now because it's a little bit, it was noisy and you don't realise until you get an SDX and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, get it now. Right, so we've got our bow. So all we're going to do with this, and we did a little bit of this earlier on the wreath, so same bow, but just resized on the wreath. Oh, Melanie, you and your sleeves, honestly. And then we're going to do this, and we're just going to curve it on the edge of the table. So hold it firmly at its weakest point, which is that narrow point there, and you're just going to curl it like that. You're going to turn it round, you're going to curl it the opposite way, like that, okay? A little bit of glue in the middle. Tiny bit of glue, you don't need a lot, okay? And then you're going to fold one side in, and then you're going to fold the other side in, and you're just going to hold it in place. Now, this is where, for me, my reverse tweezers come in, because now, go on, stay there, stay there. Right, let's grab that one first, and then do this one with my hands, and then I can nudge those across. Just give it a really nice, good squeeze, okay? Let that glue tape, because there's pressure on that, and there's stress on it, because this wants to ping open because it's got this curve here. So just give it a minute to grab. There you go, done. Where did I put the rest of it, Melanie? I've just done with that bit. Oh, on here, still on the mat. Wow. Wow. And I'm not going home this weekend either. Working right through. So goodness knows what I'm going to be like next week, but it'll be hilarious. Be worth tuning in just for a giggle. Right, we're going to pop this onto here. Like that. So we're going to pop that into the middle, press that down nice and firmly and give that a few seconds to grab. And while that's grabbing, I'm going to just put that on there. I'm going to get my leaves and I'm going to start to add a little bit of curve to these leaves. And I love polka dot paper. I think it's brilliant. If you want this USB, it's called a pop of colour, and it's fabulous. So I'm just going to literally fold that in, right? So I've curved those. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back here and a small amount, you don't need a lot. And then I'm going to bend that over there like so, making sure that I keep it straight as I can. And then I'm going to bend this one over like so, again, keeping it as straight as I can. Give that a really nice firm press. That's going to go on the front there like that. And then the little tails are going to come down here. So a little bit of glue on there. And a little bit of glue on there, and I'm going to pop that down there like so, And then I'm going to pop that on there. So just bend your little bow forward. There's a little bit more glue on that bit there. So we'll do that, a little bit more on there, like that, press down firmly. And then we're going to position that into place like that. And then our leaves are going to go underneath the bow or wherever you want them to go. You know, if you want 6 leaves and you want some coming out the top, do it. If you just don't want any leaves, don't do it. It's up to you. You know, we give you the files and we give you an opportunity to make the projects that we've designed for you. But then you've got those files forever, which is just amazing. And I will go and recap that deal in a few minutes when I finish this because it's important. I managed to get a deal for you if you're going to buy this, the Cutting Craftorium archive and the Tattered Lace archive over the weekend. I've managed to do it so that you've got a phenomenal deal. Right, so pieces of these go inside. So your tabs just fold inside like that. So tuck your tab in, tuck it in. Nice and tight, like you're putting it to bed. Do one at a time, Melanie, and then you get it right, love. Do you tear yourselves off at home like that as well? I do it all the time. Mick will be like, who are you talking to? I'm like, me, myself. Looks at me like I'm a weirdo, and yet he talks to himself more than I do. Doesn't even realise he's doing it. Yeah, well, it says he's talking to Bo. That dog, honestly, I'm sure he understands every word you say. He's a mad dog. But I love him so much because he's proper sassy. Bit like Betty, Stephanie's dog. If you tell her off, she just turns her back on you and watches the telly. She's hilarious. And Bo's a bit like that. He answers you back. He's that stroppy teenager. You know when kids get to that teenage age where they can be cornered, and if you show them a piece of white card, they'll tell you it's black, and they'll argue with you for hours that it's black. That's what Bo's like. Mick goes, get on this bed, and he goes that, and then he goes, proper answers him back. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Right, and there, my lovelies, is your little flower pot box. Look at that. Fill it with little treats, fill it with packet seeds, fill it with wildflower seeds, whatever you want to. That's one really simple, quick. And Mandra's a question.
Can we make and sell now?
Yes, you can make and sell as many as you like. Literally, fill your boots. You can even cut all the pieces, photocopy the instructions, put them in a kit bag and sell that, or teach with it. All of the above. Right, let me come back round to this deal. So card, don't forget your card, 4.5 kilograms of A3 plus cardstock in 6 different textures and colours. Crazy, crazy value. $29.99 before your club discount. I mean, that's bonkers. But just as bonkers is this deal. Now, I'm going to tell you, start to finish, what you're going to get. You're going to get 4 of our Cutting Craftoriums from the archives as a digital download. So instant and no postage. On some of them, there are pattern papers. On Tea and Kate's, there's 200 patterned papers. I think there's 100 on another one, and then you get lots of added little extra elements in there as well. So instead of paying $49.99 for one, you're paying $49.99 for 4, which makes them £12.50 each. They are available individually. If you have a budget and $49.99 is way above that budget, you can buy them individually for $17.99. So you're getting all of that with all the instructions and the cutting list and the backing papers, okay? Plus, at $49.99, ooh, just pop some pop tape in, you'll then get a free notebook and planner and a free handmade with love 2 Red Robins stamp, because we're doing giveaways today because we love you and it's Valentine's Day. You will also get on your order confirmation a code. Now tomorrow morning at 8 and 9, we've got a double hour. Stephanie and I are launching our first ever Tattered Lace SVG USB archive download. And I am so excited. And I selected which ones I wanted. And honestly, that was the hardest thing. It was like a kid in a sweet shop. So you're going to get a code on your confirmation email. If you want to get the first one from Tattered Lace, the first download archive that we're doing, got four contents of 4 full USBs. The USBs, when we launched them, was $79.99. So we were going to do all 4 at £99.99. Okay? Split it in half, so it's down to $49.99. Same as your Cutting Craftorium, but what if you want both? Right? So your code that you're going to get on your confirmation email when you check out your basket for your cutting Craftorium will make this tomorrow £20. I know. So £100 of the value for 20 tomorrow morning between 8 and 9 a.m. And you have got some fantastic things on this. We've got 1 minute left. I'm going to whiz through these. Come in here, Amanda, and then we can show our lovely friends and family at home what we're getting. All of these beautiful. And this was before Tattered Lace even started to do charisma. This is your traditional tattered lace, those lacy elements that made the industry sit up and talk and listen and go, wow, how on earth have they managed to get dyes to cut like that? Now we've got them in SVG form, and for the first time ever, you're going to have them as a digital download. You've got 4 contents of the USBs, 4 full USBs, which would have been £320 if you bought them as USBs, for £20 if you use your discount code that you're going to get on your order confirmation from your Cutting Craftorium. So you can get 4 Cutting Craftoriums, you can get 4 of your Tattered Lace, less than $69.99 because you're a club member. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. See you then. Bye.